始まりです。少女が、日本中の廃墟を旅していくという、そうですね、冒険物語ですね。楽しんでいただければ嬉しいと思います。
Hello everyone, I am Jacode. This time we have a pleasant brief review of a film released in the West in 2023, making its way as a film of exceptional quality, from the hand of Makoto Shinkai, a prolific Japanese director. So I will explain the reason for its excellence, and be welcome. Suzume. A student has an encounter with Souta, a young man who mentions to have an important duty, and it is thanks to this moment that we'll start an adventure where characters will evaluate what they have been and what they are looking for, going into the unknown. With that synopsis, let's examine the virtues of the film that makes it so good. Starting with the first thing that makes a bewitching impression, the animation, which together with its drawing quality, the designs by Takumi Tanji, makes it a visual delight in every sense of the word, and highlighting one design in particular, Daijin, the singular feline. And as a last precision on this, for those who are admirers of the most subtle details, they will find much to contemplate in its animation. The audio, in the same way, is very outstanding. The sound effects, the design, so well fixed in every moment, scene and situation are a feat. The OST as well is grandiose. A track that is crowned as the one that reaches the depths of the soul is the homonymous Suzume, from the great Radwimps, with the splendorous voice of Toaka, although the rest of the songs are also very enjoyable, being the other indisputable point. Expanding on what I mentioned about the sound effects, it is spectacular the cohesion it has with what is seen on the screen, because from what is appreciated in the background, such as the laughter or effects that accompany the cinematography, help to give much more for a single scene, because the landscapes, among which are the ordinary life that Suzume lives in her daily life, the metropolis that is Tokyo, having a unique feeling that accompanies each one, like the simple but very familiar life that contrasts respectively with a city where its activity never ceases, and for this reason, a major effort was put to recreate the locations that gave inspiration to the film. The outcome, a nice harmony at these levels. So let's head to the last point. As for its narrative, it is acceptable and moves in crescendo. Its premise based on the encounter gives a very well used opportunity, the shift from the natural to what is beyond. Being exemplary in its execution, the film maintains a good level. It never feels heavy or with disposable moments, applied in its fair measure when it comes to emotional moments, as in the comical ones. However, certain parts may have undoubtedly required more depth. Some even question the closure, as well as certain interactions which come to feel in need of further development. Speaking of interactions, besides the support that will have to be given between Suzume and Souta, a character which I really liked was Tamaki, who had a very big responsibility, yet decided to do it as an important addition. Also, the secondary characters, who are ordinary people, provide more life to what is seen on screen. Regarding its motif, some debates have been given, as it seems that the background was omitted and it matters. Shinkai based part of the script in the tragedy of 2011 in Japan. As a fact that must also be noted is the dynamics of the abandonment of places and the move to the city that only grows, emphasizing the loss of its people. Being bitter to think this, if I may say something, even with all of this, there remains the closeness and the value of the link with others in life itself. So, in conclusion, we have a very worthy movie. It will convey a range of sensations and may even make you reflect, see that there is much more than what at first sight you can see. That's why Suzume is definitely a very well made movie. So if you saw or plan to give it a chance, let me know. Let us wait to see the next of Mr. Makoto Shinkai. So, we'll see you next time. Per aspera ad astra.